Are you serious?
Oi, oi, this is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
There are many ways to kill an hour out there, but right now, you are killing one with us.
You lucky people. Love to all those listening via the Apple Podcast app for iPhone and via the Acast, which works on any phone.
Yeah.
Not any phone, not
Well, I like to think that it would work on a landline. I'd love to think that we had a mobile phone out there. In fact, Billy, I think you should do that next week. We should sort out a landline that old people can just use, pick up, dial a number, listen to the show, old school style.
So Ethel can get our podcast. Shouts to Ethel.
I love it when Bronzy and Funk talk about willies and vaginas. Ooh. Anyway.
Pause. DJ Malloy got in contact and said, big up Marcus Bronzy and Funk Butcher for helping me through the Booper 10k run today. Killing an hour. Blah, blah, blah.
Respect for that, DJ. Can we have a round of applause in here for DJ Malloy for running 10k?
That's some serious fitness.
And also,
shouts to Malloy, long time, brother.
Yeah. I want to know whether we took his mind off the running.
Yeah.
Enough for him to bust any records out there. I want to know if he did a personal best. Shout out to ckoffee as well. We're going to talk about ckoffee soon as well. Shout out to ckoffee. What an experience. Also, Henry Yanni, Chezabel, Gamer Chairs, and Billy, the guy from Saw. There's a guy called Billy the Saw guy. We were talking about Saw in the last episode, basically. If you want to know about that, check it out.
Popped up on my timeline with his rosy cheeks.
Yeah. And he said, they've got nothing on me. I'll treat them to a little game. So yeah, shout out to you. And last but not least, shout out to our Z Events competition winner, Richard Jennings. Woo. Okay, he said, wow, he's just tweeted us today, you know. I saw he said we congratulated him about a week ago. He just tweeted us today saying, I've won. What happens next? Bruv, get your trigger finger ready, yeah? And some new panties. Also, shout out to his mate, Craig, who said he's got his trigger finger ready and he's also got some basically, stain-free underpants.
They better be clean.
Stain-free underpants. If you're going to play Zed Zombie events, I think you need underpants that are not white. I'm just saying, not white, because...
Just save yourself the trouble. Just buy a set of brown.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, or just
brown pants.
Cling film and wrap it around your body for the show, and then afterwards just clean up. Go. So shout out to all your love. Thank you for all your love. If you like us as much as we like you, just take a moment to click the link in the show description. Give us a rating, and a review. Yeah, and after you've done that, press subscribe, and you can keep abreast of all the ways that we like to kill an hour. We'll deliver our shows direct to your inbox when you subscribe to us.
Did you just say breast?
I said breast again. So killer bits, bro. I've been up to a lot, you know.
What you done, man? What you been up to?
The team went out. We'll talk about that in a sec. If you want to fast forward to that, press that 15-second button. But I saw X-Men. Saw the new X-Men film. Still, I've not seen Captain. You've seen Captain America, haven't you?
I've seen Captain America.
Banging, yeah.
Yeah, I gave it 5 out of 5.
I saw the latest X-Men film. I'll be quick on this one. That's one of my favorite parts of the Marvel universe right now. You know?
Yeah, it is. It's me. It's mine as well.
It's killing it, bro. Like Ant-Man. Yeah.
Ant-Man was good though.
Ant-Man was good, better than I thought it would be. Yeah,
it's not huge in the actual paperback comic book world, but it delivered on the big screen, man.
It was good. It was good, but it's just the way that they've done this whole thing with the new X-Men films. So basically, in case you don't know, this ain't gonna spoil it for you. They've gone back in time to when the X-Men were younger. Which means they can basically change whatever they fucking want. Like now, innit? Like really, the story can go in whatever direction you want it to. People can die that you might think ain't ever gonna die. People can come back that you think
sounds
ain't
like
ever
spoiling
gonna.
It.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
No, it sounds like they're spoiling it.
They're spoiling it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, well, you know, Days of Future Past and all that sort of stuff, man. I just feel like the young X-Men that they're bringing through cleverly, which means they're going to get a lot of films out of them. Yeah. Goodness, good casting as well, man. I feel like the X-Men. I feel Storm's quite convincing. They've managed to stop Storm from being such a pussy. She was the fucking worst X-Men. Yeah. You know why? Because she used to like do her powers and then just pass out all the time. Yeah, that's what I felt like the old Storm did. But this new Storm, this young looking Storm, I'll take her out for a drink.
She's got Mohican in it.
Got that Mohican. She seems like that sort of woman, that will pour you a little bit of water in a glass and just turn that to ice for you. You know what I mean? Make a little Bacardi and Coke afterwards.
She sounds lazy to me.
No. She's got a sexy accent as well. Wait, is she too young for me to say she's got a sexy accent?
She might be.
Did she look over? Billy, would you call her sexy?
Warning.
I've never seen it.
Warning.
You've never seen X-Men? Bruv, this is not a good start to you being back in the building, Billy.
How can you be a tech guy and you haven't seen X-Men, Billy?
X-Men, I haven't seen. I've seen X-Men, just not this one you're talking about.
See, this is why Milo is here, man.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but I don't want to start on that smack talk that we got into last week. But all I'm saying is you had to put Billy on one side of the room and Milo on the other side of the room today.
I went down on Twitter.
Yeah, it went down on Twitter. You went down on Twitter anyway. X-Men, loved it. My favorite, the Speedster, bruv.
Okay. Quicksilver.
Is so much. He's such a better Quicksilver than the Quicksilver that they got in the sort of Captain America area of Marvel.
Okay,
because that is another Quicksilver, isn't it? Yeah. And he was a bit more like dark in that side of things. But the X-Men version, he's stealing the show.
Okay,
stealing the show. It's really, really good. Also today,
Professor X got hair as well, isn't it?
Well, in the when you look at the poster, he ain't got hair.
Okay.
At the start of the film, he has got hair. So this is the film where you find out whether it was like a gas bill, whether it was like one of those, those callers that call up like, "Hello, have you got double glazing?" That stresses him out and pisses him off.
Trying to get his Michael Jordan on.
You find out whether it's a chick. Yeah, you find out whether he just gets a haircut because he thinks, "Hey, Michael Jordan be hitting them shots out there," because it's back in the day. Yeah, so this, So you find out how he loses his hair. That's interesting as well. And but bruv, it's got to be Quicksilver. Yeah, kicks ass in that film.
Okay, so out of 5.
You know me, I don't like to deal out those 5s. It gets 3 3/4.
You're stingy, man.
3 3/4. 3 3/4. It gets for it. And the only reason it doesn't get the 4 is because there wasn't more of the Speedster in it.
I thought you were going to say because of that whack ass looking Apocalypse. He looked kind of skinny to me.
What, Apocalypse?
Yeah, man. In the comic books, he looked mad hench.
Yeah.
Apocalypse is my gym inspiration. That's what I'm trying to get, like, Apocalypse.
Apocalypse is meant to have a 6-pack in his neck, and he didn't have that in the film.
Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to look like that in the gym. I'm trying to get hench and have black lips like Apocalypse.
You trying to look like that? Oh yeah, speaking of hench, I did my photo shoot last Friday, bro.
Hey. Move over Tyson Beckford. Hey. How'd it go, man?
Hey, it was one of the hardest experiences ever, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Did you breathe in?
I breathed in. I tensed up. I put one picture out on the gram because I did some photos for another reason. I did some photos because I'm just having some stuff revamped. Got to get headshots and stuff because of the acting stuff that I do.
That's some private photos to send to the WhatsApp groups.
There's a couple. I'm not gonna lie. After I put up that picture of my shoulders, there's a picture out there of me just showing my shoulders and what my shoulders are doing.
Were the DMs popping?
My DMs were popping, and I'm not saying that a lot of people were saying that I look like Anthony Joshua. Yeah, but Hey, he's Nigerian, I'm Nigerian. The shoulders were looking good. I can't lie. Now I know why certain guys just kill it on Instagram. They just put topless pictures up all the time.
It's easy.
I understand what it's like. Yeah. But now that, if I'm honest, bruv, doing one of those fitness shoots is long when you've got to be in such good shape. You've got to eat so well that it's
not for someone who likes their food.
I love my food. Yeah, bro. I love food. So for me, the dieting the week before and like drinking certain amounts of water and certain amounts of food, I found it very, very hard. But at the end of the day, having the photo shoot there stopped me from sort of just having that like date in my diary saying this is when you're going to do the photo shoot. It stopped me from falling off. So if you're going to do something like that, like get some fitness shots, I highly recommend putting a date in. Not a holiday, because you're just going to go on holiday and eat everything and mess it up. Like, you want to maintain that physique. Pick a day, get a photo shoot done, or at least like have a barbecue or go out somewhere where you can back off your top and show off your best physique. Because like, I'm not trying to say I look like ripped in my photo, but in the photo that I put on, what you tell me, Funk? On the photo you put on the ground, was that a surprise though?
That was good. It's looking sharp. It was sharp, man. Looking sharp.
Yeah, because Funk's already got this. This is thing. Funk's like, this is every day for me. Funk. There's a picture of Funk in a vest on Facebook, just like picking up a can of Lynx or something like that. Or picking up a can of Coke, and the comments that Funk was getting underneath them was smut. They were full of smut juice. Someone took those comments and poured smut juice all over them. Yeah. Oh, Funk, look at you.
The Thirsty Brigade were all over my wall. They were in there. They were in there.
Definitely.
I was looking real shredded wheat in the photos.
You were looking shredded wheat. See, I'm not even that shredded yet. So 3 more months, and we'll see if I'm ready for another photo shoot. But yeah, that went down. That's how I killed some time.
So you're gonna book another one?
Yeah, why not? Because otherwise I'm just going to eat cake for 3 months.
Yeah.
You get me?
So it's providing a bit of structure.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay.
And all you fitness fools that are out there drinking fit tea. Shut your mouth. All you fitness fools that are out there. What did I hear? What have I heard over the last few months? Chili diet. Just put chili on your food.
Chili diet.
Yeah, because it gives you the shits apparently, and that's gonna help you. I'm like, nah. Someone that told me they just drink lemon and honey.
What?
No, it's not. That's not how it works. Yeah.
You heard that one, Billy?
Yeah, no, that doesn't work.
Billy looks like he's had too much of that lemon and honey.
Nah, Billy, yeah. Billy, you need to come up to my house, eat some Nigerian food. You need to cook you some yam, yeah? You need some hard yam. That's what you need. Some serious fufu, yeah, and jollof rice. Yeah, I'm just carbs, no protein. But, yeah, man, with like all that stupid stuff, just get like, the simple way to stay fit is go gym, yeah, and eat less shit. Eat more good stuff than you eat bad stuff. It's simple. Like I've been going to gym for like 3 years. Yeah. And that's how I got to where I am. But I will say this though, I'll finish on this. January 2015, January 31st, 2015, I was 21 stone, 12 pounds. I said, no, 20 stone, 12 pounds. So I was
and now,
21
drum
stone.
roll, please.
That's to me.
That's two Billies. That's literally two Billies. On the day of the photo shoot, I was 14 and a half stone. Bro.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I was feeling like... And I went to the club last Saturday as well afterwards, looking all trim.
Shirt off.
Bro, I put a white top on, yeah. A long sleeve, extra medium top, yeah.
Made out of lacquer.
Bruv, I felt like I was made out of honey and I was in a room full of bees. Jeez. Shout out to the Preston ladies all trying it. I was denying it, man. You get me?
Preston, the capital of thirst.
Yeah, the come-ons weren't good enough, man. The come-ons weren't good enough. Drunken come-ons aren't good for me, especially me. I wasn't really drinking because I was kind of on that diet.
Nice.
Anyway, enough about me. Today, we went out. I said we'd be going out and about doing stuff.
Yep.
Funk, you can come today, but it means we can tell you all about it.
Yes.
Myself,
Can
Billy,
you
and
fill
Milo.
me in? Pause.
Yeah. Myself, Milo, and Billy, we all went to escape rooms based in southeast London.
Okay.
Right down there. Kind of easy to explain what it is. It's rooms that you escape from.
Okay.
The room that we went to, the specific theme of it was Pharaohs. Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong at any point, Billy, because you were there, right? Am I good now? Yeah. It was like a Pharaohs theme.
Yeah.
And if you've listened to Asking Loud before, we do a lot of these experiences, and we've done a lot of these experiences. So we're kind of getting used to the vibe and noticing what's good and what's bad. What's really good about this place is that they're in a fixed position.
Yep.
So for me, straight away, I was like, well, you guys know what you're doing. You're not just like a pop-up shop sort of thing. You're not an event put on for a little while. We're not sure if it's going to be good.
Yeah.
They've been there since 2014. These guys, they've been doing this.
Cool.
They just changed the room slightly. You came along, and as soon as we walked in, there was like this room full of pictures of people that completed it. And to get your picture on the wall, you got to complete it. So straight away, I was like, I was like, guys. I was trying to be cool. I was like, guys, yeah, we got to fucking do this, yeah. Because I'm not going to lie, we done the last few times we tried to get out.
You need to get up onto the wall of fame.
Yeah, we've been struggling. So yeah, after I got over that, we just chilled for a second. The security brief was so simple and quick. If I'm honest, quickest ever brief for like safety, security, do this, don't do that. I like that because you're excited just want to get in there.
That's a plus.
In there very early in the morning as well. We had a 10:30 slot. They're doing this stuff all day long. Like, so you can get in there early. So you could half day it. If you've got work with your friends, you could pull a half day, not have to pull a whole day off, like, and still have a great time and roll into office or pull it, do it early and finish early and whatever. Went into the room, and I want to say, if I'm honest, it wasn't like the best way of describing it is we've done experiences where you are like on a movie set. Yeah. This was more like a room that was designed for puzzles. Like it was a room where you know me, I don't want to spoil it for you yet. Yeah. Because we're not even allowed to take pictures in there. This is why this is great for us to talk about it an hour. Yeah. So the room's basically, obviously you can tell the Pharaoh set up like we're in Egypt. And we've got to complete a series of tasks to get out of there.
So you had to get your Tomb Raider on.
We had to get our Tomb Raider on.
Yeah.
Now, other ones that we've done have focused on sort of moving you around. Yeah. This room does have different sections which you can access and move, but it's not so much about running through and excitement and moving. It's about, our tactic was to think and relax and like, not like thinking to the man. Now, what I did at the start was I made the tactical decision of relieving myself of all responsibility. So I said, Milo, obviously, because of his performance last week. Yes, you're right, Billy.
I'm good.
He's good. Billy don't look good. I was like, Milo, you know, you're new to this. Like, you can be like the spearhead of this operation, and myself and Billy. What was that?
Commander-in-Chief.
He can be Commander-in-Chief. I gave him Commander-in-Chief.
I like that.
Yeah, and I held the clipboard and radio.
So Milo was the brains.
Milo was the brains. I think when I heard Milo convert Canadian dollars into English pounds at the rate he did last week, I felt he was more than qualified to do the sort of thinking that gets you out of this puzzling game.
So you had Milo, aka Poindexter.
Yeah, he was there.
He was leading from the front.
He was there, and I was there like Shaggy. Me and Billy were like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Moral support.
Yeah, we're there for moral support. So, they said you got a number of challenges to get out of this room. You get an hour on the clock.
Yeah.
And our tactic... do you want to describe a bit of our tactic, Milo? Should we hand over to Milo and Billy? I'm going to do what I did earlier. I'm going to relieve myself. Let's see what the tension's like between them. I just want to hear what our conversation's like.
Go ahead, man.
How's it going, Billy? No, you go.
Yeah. So I can't give away too much coming because it's very secretive. So we went in there and it was pretty dark. Oh, can we say that? Give us it was dark. Yeah. She goes and turns the lights on. She tells us another brief, and she goes out of the room and says, "Yeah, off you go." We didn't really know what we had to do to start off with. We had to work it out ourselves.
We had a good plan, which was like if we couldn't solve a puzzle, we would just move on and come back later.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan.
That's what we did.
You're shouting.
Yeah, I know. So it can be heard on the microphone. That's what you have to do.
We went and done that. And there was only one or two that we really struggled with. I can't really say much on that, but we did struggle on those. We had to ask the girl on the other side of the door to help us out. You get, can we say this? Can we say this bit? You get three hints, and we had two of them.
Yeah. And how did you feel about Milo being Commander-in-Chief for this situation?
I think there's some rock bottoms coming on soon.
Some rock bottom.
Milo, how did you feel about being Commander-in-Chief?
So I thought it was a good time to prove myself.
How do you feel about Billy's performance?
He did alright, yeah.
Did all right.
Good first impression, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Just all right.
Hey, there might be a How to Kill an Hour, a little, what do you do? A little celebrity fight.
Yeah, I mean, just for the benefit of the listeners, this is the first time Milo has met what did he describe Billy last week as? 6'3",
6'3", muscular, ripped, lumberjack of a man.
Surprise!
Yeah. But on steroids.
Yeah.
But so in the skating room, so our tactic was to basically like we said, so Milo was spearheading it and we were doing separate tasks. If I'm honest, the decor in the venue was lovely as well. It looked very much like we're in Ancient Egypt. It looked very good. Not too realistic, so we didn't come out there with sand all over the place.
Okay.
They got stuff in there you can play around with as well as you're doing the activities as well, Funk. So it's like...
What, dildo drones? Oh.
Yeah, no dildo drones. no drone saws. But yeah, a little bit. That's another episode you can check out. It was fun. We took our time with it. And I think that was the key. We didn't rush.
How long are you getting there?
Get an hour. And we did it in just under an hour, because obviously we had a How to Kill an Hour lot. We had to kill an hour. We couldn't do it in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but you could have if you wanted to.
Yeah, bro,
you're just taking it easy.
If you wanted to, you would have rolled in and out 10 minutes. Yeah. But obviously, we've got to make sure that we, give it a realistic
absorb
experience.
the whole experience.
Nah, bro, we were like right up. We were right up to the edge, right up to the line. We used two of our clues. We only got 2 clues. To help us out, but it was a good combination of like maths, good combination of just logical thinking, and a lot. And they had these they had a part of it where you had to use your mind, but also you had to use your you had to use all your senses apart from smell. You had to feel stuff to get answers, and I think that was really, really good.
So it's like pitch black in there.
No, it's dark. It's dim in there. Yeah, got enough light, so you need a torch to look at certain things, and there's just like logic in there as well, man. It's like working with hieroglyphics and stuff. If I'm honest with you, looking at their website and reading up about it and stuff like that, I mean, the website looks great, but it's like hearing about it, it's like, oh, it's just an escape room. But I've not had such a good balance of logical thinking, puzzles, and fun. Like, these guys just know what they're doing, like, and you can roll in and out within like an hour and a half, and you've had a really good time. And price point wise, we're talking like 25 £25. So I think, and the more people that you invite along to it, that's what you point out, Billy Cheers. More people you invite along, the cheaper it gets per person because you're in a room. I think the ideal size group for us kind of thing is like 3-4 people is good. Yeah. But as 7 people come along, it's fun because you can just like hang around, mess around, and toy with stuff. But out of all the sort of stuff that we did, out of all the escape rooms and stuff we've done, this has to be one of the best balances of like fun and logical thinking. And also, some of the escape rooms we've done, I feel like there's not been enough time for us to experience and enjoy everything.
Yeah.
Because they just want to jam pack it full of stuff. Whereas this one, like I said, there's moving around the room. There's trying out other different things. There's like little areas you can unlock, but it's not like so much of a rush at the end of it.
Yeah. You're like battling against the clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like we could sit in a situation and think about, and stuff like that. So that was Escape Rooms London. They're really, really good. We'll put a link to it in the show description. We'll put a link on Acast as well. If you want to check it out, it's good. And also, because it's like London area, if you're a London-based person and you're in an office, take that half day, man.
Yeah,
it's like a half day, like it's a half day thing. It's not a thing where it would like take up your whole day, so you have to like change your whole weekend plans. Get 2 people from the office. Yeah, go in it. Yeah, it's kind of dark in there. If there's a fitty in there that you want from the office, take her to a little escape room. Yeah, have a little adventure.
I think that's going to be a big appeal for a lot of companies, because it doesn't require them taking a half day or a full day off work. If you say that you can do it in the morning, they can kind of have a bonding exercise and then come back to the office. Yeah.
All you managers, make them have them boring ass, do all the boring ass stuff on a team building day at the start, and then take your stuff for that at the end.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we went for a little coffee around the corner at a place called ckoffee.
Oh, so this is ckoffee.
When I saw that name,
let me say it again. ckoffee.
Ckoffee. Hey, can I get you a cup of coffee, sir? When I saw the name of the place, when I was walking to escape rooms, I was like, nah, because you're called ckoffee, I have to have a coffee at a place like
I need to see this place.
Yeah. Billy, I walked out when they were ordering. Billy, what was it? Did they say anything like fucky when you went there, or were they just normal? I should have played on it, man.
Fuck you, come again.
Yeah. How many sugars do you want in your coffee?
They gave you this, though.
They gave him a fuck off. They gave him a fuck. They gave him a fuck card, it's a value card for coffee. So you know, you get like 6 coffees, you get 1 free. It says fuck it, fuck me, fuck you, fuck off, fuck them, fuck this, fuck coffee. Yeah. So yeah, good coffee there. And what stood out as well, Funk, they had a Bitcoin machine in there as well. Yeah, the Bitcoins.
I've heard of Bitcoins. Explain it to me, though.
So Bitcoin's like it's like a non-centralized currency.
Virtual money, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So, but they had a machine in there where you could put money in and convert to Bitcoin, or you can convert Bitcoin into cash there as well.
Interesting.
Sick. So yeah, it's the first time here in the UK I've seen a Bitcoin machine.
To purchase what though?
Bitcoin you can use to purchase a lot of stuff. I mean, it was big on the dark web. People were like buying drugs with it. Okay. Apparently you could order a hit with it as well. Because it's untraceable. But I don't know. I think Bitcoin's going to become something that is a lot more, you could buy coffee or drinks with Bitcoin and stuff like that. I don't know if I checked wrong, but it was like 1 Bitcoin was like worth £400 now. Huh? Yeah. But the price has gone up. Like they used to... This started off as a nothing currency, innit? And it was farmed by a lot of people that, they're a bit, you used to have a Bitcoin farm. I might not be getting this 100% right. Bitcoin farm, and you farm Bitcoin, and in return for helping them process transactions and grow the currency, you get a little bit of Bitcoin. But if you had like a 3 or 4 Bitcoin then, now you got, a couple grand. You know what I mean?
I
Close to a couple grand, so it's all right. It's not bad.
So in relation to this shop, what would you use the Bitcoin for? You can buy a coffee, donut.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's a currency. Okay. Just non-centralized, non-bank owned currency. Some people like it. Yeah. Banks obviously don't.
Yeah. Of course.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's how it is. But yeah, that's what we did. Escape rooms, and we had a good fuck coffee as well. How you been killing time though, Funk?
Me, I've been killing time trying to catch up on some sleep because I'm still lagging from the Kistery event at Marbella. I know I'm suffering. It's just my age, man. I'm not recovering as quick as I used to.
Is that what it is?
It really is, man.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit, man. Yeah, I feel like Liam Neeson in these old films where he's old ass taking out these agents. He needs to sit down.
What's changed?
Next time his daughter gets kidnapped, you just let her go, boy.
He's just let her go. Yeah. No, next time his daughter gets kidnapped, he goes, "We've got your daughter." He just goes, "Oh, fuck it." You know what?
I have an explicit set of skills, but I'm very tired. I'm going to bed now.
So, like, what's the thing you notice the most about getting older then? Like the tiredness. What is it? What's the difference between this and just I'm a bit tired?
It's literally just the recovery time. It's taking me longer to recover, so I've been trying to catch up on sleep, but it's coming towards the summer period, festival period. Got to get a lot of music out, got to get a lot of songs out, so I've been trying to do a lot of admin. And yesterday I was in the middle of Epping Forest shooting a music video for one of the tunes I've just made, so that was exciting. Very vibrant, nice colour palette. don't want to say too much about the concept of the video because I want to surprise people when it comes out, but there's lots of colours involved, flares, and yeah. Flares.
Like
distress flares. Yeah, but different colours. So it looks crazy. I mean, we alarmed some people in Epping Forest. They came running in, a couple of people trying to have a go heroes in the park.
I thought, would you have needed like planning permission for that? Or
maybe we did, but we done it anyway.
We got away with it.
Yeah,
nice.
That's the Hackney in me.
Don't ask for permission. Say sorry afterwards.
Yeah.
Who was in the video?
In the video, we got 2 actors, and they were kind of like acting out their love for each other, and they made it a lot easier that they are a real couple anyway. So
they're fucking in the pot.
No, not that kind of love for each other, but like
you got people to fuck in the pot. Tell me there's like an extended version of the video. He was fucking in the pot.
It's not that kind of video, even though it could have gone that way. But
so you fingered her in the pot.
We kept it clean.
I feel like a teenager.
Yeah.
Did you get head though?
Did you get head though? You seen teas though?
She gets it clean, so there's a lot. There's kissing.
Yeah. No, slight kissing. Just what they call it? Cavorting.
How do you direct cavorting without feeling awkward? Because I'd either have to go full perv, and just be like, yeah, that's right, lips that, tongue in that, in fact, move, man. Let me show you what to do. Or do you, like, no, seriously, though, how do you manage cavorting?
Well, I wasn't directing this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of stood back and let the director do his thing. This guy called Miles and his cameraman Chris, and he was directing Emily and Alex.
How did he direct Emily and Alex?
He was kind of just giving some on-screen instructions to get them to be more tactile and rub up on each other and whatnot.
What words did he say? So holding back on me, bro.
Roll around in the foliage and man. Yeah. There's lots of twigs in people's hairs, man. Yeah.
And did they get a little bit carried away? Was he like, cut? Was it like that, or was it just cool?
No, luckily the weather stopped him. So, yeah.
Why? I got too dry?
Yeah. Too wet.
Hey. Oh no, I'm glad, man. When's it dropping?
Yeah, so I'm literally going to get the final order for that in a couple of weeks, and then I'll head over to Jamal Edwards, CEO of SBTV, and hopefully get a premiere.
Oh, wicked.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And that'll be under the alias The Joyful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not coming out under Funk Butcher?
No, it's not coming out under Funk Butcher. So
what is The Joyful? What's
the Joyful is basically a side project, kind of. I can delve into more commercial sounding house music from the underground. Joyful, playing with the word of just making joyful house music. That's it, really.
How comes you can't just do it under Funk Butcher?
I could if I wanted to, but I feel like the capacity some audiences have to absorb an act that does different sounds is limited. They're so used to an act sticking to one specific sound, so as to not confuse people with that kind of, and the world of house is massive.
Okay. So, in house, is it like that then? So people expect you to make like tech or
house is a very clicky community.
All right, fair enough.
What are you making that for?
Fair enough. Also, Funk, before we keep moving, you wrote this post on Facebook.
What have I done now?
Hey people, it's really simple. If a little boy had been in the jungle and a gorilla got him, you wouldn't be saying it wasn't. Why wasn't the gorilla shot? You'd blame his parents. Stop making excuses for negligence about accidents. Basically, it's this. What was this rant about? Where you're talking about King Kong? If King Kong beats your child, we shouldn't kill King Kong. Basically,
do you know what? Yeah, this
monkey power at the end.
Yeah, monkey power. Shout out to all my monkeys out there. Yeah, like that's not racist, Dick. It's literally, I am backing it for the animals. I feel like animals are misrepresented in this day and age. Hence why some of them are endangered species.
Yeah.
Now, this rant was a reaction to the recent. Let's put it bluntly. Murder. It was murder. Murder of a silverback gorilla in the Cincinnati Zoo, and a young child, unfortunately climbed into the gorilla enclosure. He'd previously been asking his mum if he could play with the gorillas. The mum expressed to him, no, little Timmy, no, you can't. No. And the petulant child chose to ignore his mother and father and climb. I mean, this child, like, let's look at another section, because this child must be trained in parkour and free running, because I don't know how he climbed down there so quickly. Must have been a little ninja. But he got down there, and then, the scenes are quite graphic. I mean,
I've genuinely not seen this.
You never seen it?
I've
Okay,
genuinely not seen this.
I mean, I took my son to the zoo about about 3 years ago. I went on this school trip, and I was actually surprised about. I forgot how big gorillas are. This gorilla is about the same size as a mini. Its back is huge. Yeah, its back is huge. I mean, the one on the video yesterday is like 400 pounds. That's 28 stone. So this.
Well, I know how much that is because I've been looking at my weight. So that's. I used to weigh 290 pounds, which is 2 billies.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker weighed 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
So like 3 billies.
Yeah.
Pretty much, innit?
Yeah.
Two billies.
So this silverback gorilla, I think his name's called Harambe. Yeah. And he weighed 400 pounds, and he proceeded to drag the small child in and around the enclosure. And some people.
How did the kid get in the enclosure?
Because he climbed in. This kid's obviously he's been free running for 20 years. The 4-year-old has been free running for 20 years, and he's experiencing climbing. So he's climbed down. Of course, he knows what he's doing, and he's proceeded to have a conversation with the gorilla, as a 4-year-old child does.
Yeah.
And the gorillas dragged the child around. Yeah, I'm not laughing. Yeah, because it is completely traumatic as a parent as well. Like, I'm getting to the point where I kind of lose my sympathy for the whole scenario, because obviously poor Harambe is now in a giant 400-pound coffin. Now, the little child has been dragged around the animal enclosure, and some people have interpreted that as the silverback gorilla was trying to protect the child from whatever danger, because there's obviously a close link between gorillas and humans. We obviously have a deep kind of care for young, smaller animals. But because they couldn't make a clear distinction whether or not the gorilla was going to harm the child, they took the decision to basically exterminate the gorilla.
So they shot the gorilla before the gorilla hurt the kid.
But the thing that obviously troubles me is when you watch the video, there's the initial video that came out on CNN. It was the parents, or you can hear the mother calling down to the gorilla enclosure, "Hey, mommy's here. It's okay." I'm thinking, you're up there. Like, why are you down there? You're saying be cool, but you're all the way up there. Your ass ain't down there. And I saw the mum. The mum was quite big as well, man. She looked like she was, I don't know, maybe about 200 pounds. She looked like she gave a little.
And she should have done some contouring, some gorilla contouring. Yeah. So slid up in that cage and just been like, hey, big boy. Hey.
She could have provided a diversion.
Yeah, when the gorilla, huh? Quick, get the kid, huh? And as the gorilla comes over, hey, big boy, take my number. I'll speak to you later, yeah? Slid out the cage. Nice.
Yeah, man, the husband would have liked it, but yeah, you have to take one for the team.
So basically, a kid jumped in a cage.
Yeah.
And the big gorilla was fucking around with the kid.
Yeah.
Mashing up the kid a little bit.
It wasn't even mashing up the kid. He just dragged him once. Yeah. Maybe twice.
And then they shot the gorilla.
Yeah, they shot the gorilla.
Before sending in someone with bananas to maybe distract the gorilla, or food to distract the gorilla and then get the kid.
Here's the thing, like, my Facebook's kind of gone a bit crazy off the back of my post. Not in a bad way, but just like trying to side with the parents who are obviously traumatized by what happened. And they were basically saying that why wasn't a tranquilizer dart used or anything? And I said, it's not like the films. Basically what they said is that if they hit this 400-pound gorilla with a tranquilizer dart, the dosage that they would have needed, it would have been enough to knock the gorilla out, but it would have startled the gorilla that he would have just started going King Kong. And
so he used more.
This is
a stronger one.
This is what I'm saying.
So they use a bullet on the monkey, but what if that hit the kid?
There you go.
Wow. Anyway, that was doing a lot of viralness on Facebook. Yeah, if that was me, I would have thrown some bananas in the cage, or just got someone down there to, like, you know.
Well, like I said, I would have taken one for the team. I would have got down there. Me and the gorilla would have done Royal Rumble, man. It would just been like me and Big Show.
If that was my kid, I'm up in the cage. I'm talking about if I worked there.
I would have been like Rey Mysterio. You know Rey Mysterio? I would have been pulling out the acrobatic moves and just trying to buy some time. Run, Timmy, run! Just causing the diversion, boy. Chuck a banana peel. Got to do anything.
What, banana peel for the monkey to fall over?
Yeah, man.
All right, great. Anyway, let's go on to our usual brand of smut juice, shall we? Actually, you know what? No, we spoke about Jim. Let's do this first.
Okay. Who's Jim?
Jim. We ain't talk about Jimmy Savile, boy. So there's a gym group called One Rebel. You heard of them before?
Have I?
Have you heard of them?
No.
I think I've heard of them because I think they do like these I think I've heard them doing like these revolutionary workouts where I remember seeing somebody like pumping iron in the gym, and there was an MC, like a UK MC, going inside, give me 10, give me. By the way, if you're from the States, like some of our listeners are,
biceps.
our MCs, like our version of like your, you know, hip, our MCs, their sound was like constipation. That's how they sounded hype, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like a constipated MC going, give me 10, give me 9, and the tune's dropping. I was like, this place is sick. But also at the same time, it would make me hate that sort of music because I'd associate it with gym. Anyway, this gym group called One Rebel, they want to transform a whole bus into a spin class, yeah? So this is like a concept idea, but they want to fit a bus with a spin class set of bikes in it, yeah? So they want it like rows of spinning bikes in this bus, and they want it traveling across the most popular commuter routes in London, and if they get enough interest and backing, they want to launch it later this year, yeah? So it's the brainchild of a guy called Giles Dean and James Balfour, who set up One Rebel, and they want to call the class Ride. It's a spin class with live music, help you work out while you get to work.
Nice.
It's not called Ride.
What's it called?
They've made a name for it.
Well, that's what we're gonna. That ain't the name of it. That's what we're gonna fucking call it, yeah. Or you know what? I'll call it Ride to Work. No, Work to. I don't know. I'd call it. What did I just say? I just said something that sounded really good.
The spin class potentially known as Ride.
Yeah, Ride to Work. Yeah, work out and ride while you ride to work. That's what it was. That's what we're gonna call it. So basically, that is what they're up to, Funk.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this sort of hyper working out on a bus route? Would you?
You know, it sounds like to me, obviously, our previous mayor, Boris Johnson, it's got like, what is it, that perspex glass going all the way across it, so you can actually see these people sweating on the way to. Do you know what? This must be the new clean form of energy. This is what Boris tried to do. He tried to introduce a congestion charge. To reduce the fumes and the pollution in the capital. But yeah, you just need a load of people taking spin class on our London buses.
I like it. When are they going to start like hooking up these shits to generators so that everyone on the bus makes the bus go around? So if your bus is late for work, they go, listen, the bus driver stops for a second, goes, listen, I got to stop and charge up while you fat fucks charge up the bus. If you want to be on time for work today and not get fired, Jimmy, yes, you, Jimmy, at the back, Jimmy, give me some more, Jimmy. And then the bus starts up again and goes, do, 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 do. That's what you want. That's what you want. Why are we? And in fact, why ain't gyms doing that already? Why aren't gyms hooking up all the lights and shit and all the music to like the exercise bike, so that if it goes down, everyone goes.
And that would abolish the Oyster card, because Oyster card, London travel in any way is just too expensive.
Yeah,
I feel like
expensive.
if you're actually what's the word? If you're actually in the person controlling the travel, is if you're the one that's kind of like controlling the travel, i.e. you're putting your literally your sweat and tears into your journey in the mornings, you shouldn't have to pay for that.
You're gonna get to no. Well, maybe they can give you some money back.
Exactly.
Or maybe you just pay maintenance of the bus. You pay the bus driver's wages, because obviously he can't be sweating up the place in case he gets sick, passes out and crashes the bus. He can't be doing the work.
But here's the thing that I don't like. What the office is gonna smell like in the morning? Wow.
They're gonna be funky, aren't they? They're gonna be funky. There's gonna Hey, because there's some people on a Monday morning that smell like a Friday night.
That's some real cheese before 10 o'clock, man.
Yeah, we'll just showers in the office, man. Showers in the office. That's a quick fix.
Some offices do have showers and people still smell.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's clean energy, innit? You just got to live with that. One of the things I was worried about when I first heard about this was because buses all over the world, they take some edgy corners because they've got small turning circles.
Yeah.
What happens if this bus takes a turn?
Turn for the worst.
The spin class just fucks off. But I looked at the picture. We'll put a picture up on Acast and stuff. And they've got like these handlebars that you hang onto at the top. So you know, like on public transport, you hang onto bars.
Yeah.
There's bars above the bike, so you're cycling and you're hanging on.
Yeah.
That would be sick for me if the bus driver just goes, "Hang on, guys, we're taking a big one." Everyone's like, "Yeah, I'd like it, bro. I'd like it." I
just hope that Fort Park ain't got nothing to do with this bus boy, because
kids wouldn't be on that.
Yeah.
Actually, kids might like that, you know.
Yeah.
If that was the way the world was, just you had to cycle on the bus.
Fort Park haven't got a good safety record in terms of
shit, Thorpe.
Now you're with me.
That's a no from me. Yeah, that'll be the cycle of death. But if the world, I reckon this would work if they just did it, got rid of all the other if they'd have to just get rid of other buses and just roll with it, I think it would work.
Yeah.
Do you think it would work? Or
I'm petty. I'm still thinking about the smell in the morning. If I had to work a 9 to 5 and I knew that my colleague was coming in onto the, what's it called, Billy? The ride, the last ride?
He didn't call it. I'm calling it ride to work out. Was it ride to work?
Rebel
Work
ride?
out and ride while you ride to work.
Yeah.
I don't know why I called it
the
that.
smelly mobile.
The smell
If they're coming
mobile.
into morning the smelly mobile, I mean, I might really consider leaving my place of employment.
But I prefer, speaking of smells, I'd prefer the smell of someone who's
You might get my
worked
P45 and some deodorant.
I prefer, if we're talking about sweaty smells, I prefer the smell of someone that's gone for a workout and smells, as opposed to an obese smell, bruv. Yeah? The obese smell, bruv.
Can you really
There's
tell the difference?
obese smell, bruv. Yeah? And that's the smell of you not being able to get in between.
You said
the
that you got a
flaps
very
properly and wash
refined
them,
nose.
bruv.
Like them wine drinkers.
I've got a very refined nose. I smell things that I shouldn't sometimes. Like
I smell
actually, Bill just
I smell pussy.
yeah, bruv. I'd rather a healthy sweat smell than a fat person smell. So if all right, you got two choices, Funk. Gun to your head, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Someone who's just gone for like a 5K run,
Yeah.
you got to hold their briefs over your head for 5 minutes, or
Billy's shaking his head.
Professor Clump, from Nutting Professor 1,
Yeah.
his drawers after just walking around for a day, hit that. What would you have if you had to wear those briefs over your mouth? Your mouth's open. You've got to taste and smell at the same
You know
time.
what? Yeah, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm holding up for the fat people out there because some fat people, it doesn't mean that their pants are dirty.
I'm just saying,
So
if you were,
I'd rather inhale those fumes than the guy that's been running for 10K.
if you were the same size as Clump, though, I'm saying you wouldn't be able to get underneath all the folds and wash it out. So that
It's
smell,
Night Professor 1, yeah?
Professor, Mr. Clump, that smell like in the underpants, his gooch is gonna have. His gooch is gonna have
Gucci.
some type of Gucci. Bruv, it might even have like a super bacteria in there. It might be an MSRA in there, bruv. Yeah.
But I feel like if you're running for, some people with some funky downstairs regions, man, funky basements. And
You really are. You're fighting for the fat people.
Yeah, I'm fighting for
You're
them,
a
man.
fat fighter.
Yeah, fat
Why?
fighter. I'm a feeder.
Shout out to my boy who I can't name. I can't name him. But he is a good looking man. I'm talking model good looking,
Yeah.
Lifts weights, looks good, yeah.
But he's got funky pants.
Take him to the no. Take him to the club. Put him in front of a female equivalent of him, works out, gym, everything. Yeah, she's nice. Put him in front of big, mampy, weighty girl, yeah? The guy starts salivating. Yeah. And every single, he loves the BBW. Every single girlfriend he's had has left him after putting on weight. Every girlfriend he's had has had put on weight when she's been with him.
Jeez.
He feeds them well. He's a feeder.
BBW. Boy
He
better
loves-
whoa.
Boy better whoa. He loves it. He loves it. I even know for a fact. I've seen him take something home, and I was like, bruv, I don't know how you
Picked her up?
how you made it happen. He's like, yeah. At one point, I was inside her, and my arms are in the air, my legs are in the air, and I was just humping. Hey, everyone likes what they like.
This is
It's true. Hey, big women get love too, and he's out there, and he's like, bruv, he's a 10. He's a 10. But you show him a 10 of a woman, what society calls a 10. He ain't interested. You show him a big thing, he's interested.
I know
bruv.
it's supposed to be fun, but I don't think it's supposed to be having that kind of fun with a woman in the bedroom. Would you say he's got his hands out, going wee?
So he's like, imagine like doing a star jump and you stop when you're. Imagine doing a star jump and you stop with your hands and your legs out. Yeah. He's lying on her.
Yeah.
But his hands and legs are off the floor.
Yeah.
That's what he said he was doing.
And so, there's someone else coming in and spin him around, so it looks like a helicopter propeller.
He would have loved that. He would have loved that. That would have made his funky ass day. Trust me. But yeah, boy, you know what?
Moving on, because it segues quite well into the next one.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Billy's moving us on, and he looked at Milo and said, "Yeah, I've got that sort of quality control out here. I can move shit on Milo. That's what I do." Moving on. Thank you, Billy. apparently there's a new app. And it's come from Pornhub. I think it's another concept design, but I'm going to pretend this is real because I like it too. It's called BangFit from Pornhub, yeah? And it's a smartphone-based exercise platform to help you get a better workout. Now, how the fuck a Pornhub can help you get fit?
I like Pornhub's diversity, man. They just branch into different areas.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm more XNXX at the moment, you know? Why Pornhub? Why is Pornhub for you?
Because the fact that they're embarking on things like this.
Oh, I thought you meant the quality. I thought you meant the actual video. I was ready to get deep, bro. I used to be a YouPorn guy. Yeah, I've gone for the Pornhub, but now I think I don't know whether it's because it's easy XNXX. I don't know whether it's easy to type in on my phone. That's where I tend to land. I like blue. It's a good color at the moment. That's their scheme on the site. Easy to get. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just saying. Also, do you know what I do? I share porn that I like with my friends. Is that weird? Like, if I see a video, I'm like, yeah, check that. You know, like when someone sends you a funny video and they go, yeah, check 14 seconds in. Yeah. Wait, you know when they're like, check 5 minutes in, yeah? That's what I'm like. I will send my friend a video and say, yo, 6 minutes in, I know you like ass.
You timestamp your porn.
Yeah, I'll be like, bro, you can't watch porn. I timestamp my porn. You can't watch porn and not know where the good bits are. So if after I bookmark it and come back to it, I ain't gonna watch all the whole pizza getting delivered and her sitting there hungry and like no, I want to skip straight to the hey. And if you don't do that, I'm just saying, be efficient with your porn. Oh, you there waiting around for the pipe to get fixed? Come on, bruv. Anyway,
so what's going on here then?
So with BangFit, you select 1, 2, or 3 players. I like this. Very open-minded Pornhub. And it directs you to a smartphone browser and you pair together.
1, 2, or 3 what? Players
of this game.
This is multiplayer.
Yeah, you know, 1, 2, 3 player. Hey, Pornhub. 1, 2. I think you understand where this is going. Direct your smartphone. It will direct you to your smartphone browser and then use a code to pair together basically your BangFit apps. And the phone uses what I presume this is the gyroscope, yeah, on both of the phones. And basically, you'll be shown a porno. And your phone tracks your thrusts and awards you points for hitting at the right beat. So, you know, like Just Dance. It was like, left and right and left and spin. It was like that, yeah? It's like hit to the left and in the back and draw and tip, deep tip, and thrust, bang. Bro, it's like that. So basically, I'm going on like I've actually played it. I think I'll be good at this game. So basically, it tells you when you're, they recommend tying the phone to yourself. But it tells you when you're hitting the beats well. Mm-hmm. I think they might be onto something, you know? I would you use this? Or how would you use this? Is this a first date thing? Or is this like I need to get this going when I put this into my relationship when we've gone that a little bit further down the line.
The thing I want to know is that how is this going to be put out there? I mean, the information my high score is going to be available for everyone to see because currently, at the moment, you've got certain aspects of PS4 their games where you can upload it to Instagram and Twitter, or there's a global network on PlayStation where you can upload your high score. Is there going to be a Pornhub global high score?
Wow.
Because if there is, I'm sure some people are going to be sweating.
That's pressure.
I'm sure some people's partners are going to be like, see, I'm going to prove to you how shit you are. You see this guy? You see this guy in India? He's better than you.
BD Singh, yeah? I don't know what the BD stands for. He's chopping it. He's ranked top 100. Maybe I should go to India. No, I'm thinking, what if this becomes a thing and during a date, this just drops in conversation. So you're like, what'd you do? Yeah, I like walks in the park and I like to drink this type of wine and stuff like that. And then you just sip the wine a little bit later in the conversation. Just so on the Pornhub app, what's your world ranking? Imagine that comes up. Or what's your username? But they ask you give someone your username, they put in your username.
Yeah.
You've either got to lie and give someone else's username. Yeah. But if there's a profile picture attached to that username now, you can't lie. So someone might be checking out your Pornhub app.
Yeah.
Like your score.
Yeah.
That could fuck with your game, bro.
Yeah, I can definitely see a whole
BangFit empire of high scoring.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of identity theft. People stealing the high scores of other individuals just to get that match in, just to get their game tight for the night.
Tight for the night. I like it. So people stealing your BangFit score.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? BangFit fraud.
Yeah.
That's the episode name right there. BangFit fraud. Bruv. This is serious stuff. I don't know if I could deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could deal with the sexual pressure.
There's too much pressure at the moment for us, man. You gotta get married. Now there's all this criteria before you even get to the altar.
Oh shit. Oh my. And this is now a reason. I ain't gonna let you hit me before you get married. Look at your score. Well, this could be detrimental to relationships.
Definitely.
Guys and girls, both people wear the BangFit thing, all three people. Guys and girls this could slow down the rate of fucking. People be like, you're shit in bed.
Yeah.
You got a low score. You're out of beat. You didn't get you're off beat. I don't want no out of beat sexual partner.
Even more so, I can see a lot of divorce proceedings being put through for low BangFit scores.
Oh, is that legit?
His BangFit score was too low.
Or as you can see, Your Honour, his BangFit score declined from the start of 2015 January to 2016 June. It dropped from a score of 180 million down to 5.
Or, Your Honour, his BangFit score improved and we haven't had sex for the past 18 months. How does this happen? Who's he been getting that practicing with?
Case closed. I don't know if I could deal. I don't know if I could deal with the pressure. I'm a big man. I like sex. Yeah. I don't know if I could deal with the pressure of the whole world knowing how damn good I am at sex.
Yeah,
I'll get torn apart walking down the street. People be like, he's that good? He's that good?
People giving you high fives walking down the street.
People just walking down the street. Oh my God, there he is.
You'll be internet famous for whole new reasons.
There he is. That BangFit score. I wonder what Kim K's BangFit score is. Curious.
What do you think is?
I know it'll be better than Kanye's.
You think it'll be high or low?
Her BangFit score. Nah, she don't look like she can throw it down. She looks like she's a receiver. Amber Rose, on the other hand,
incredibly high.
Destroy me.
Platinum.
She looks like someone. Her BangFit score would intimidate me. Yeah, I'd probably be like, you know what? It's not for me. I just can't. I have to pass on this one, babe. It will mess up my average.
Even Black China.
Woo!
Platinum. Yeah. Platinum.
I'll go for that. Anyway, you heard of a babelfish?
No, what's that?
I think it's called a babelfish, but I just call it babelfish. I've literally just read these books, like, because you know when I read funk, not that you care, but I'm just going to share it with you anyway. I listen to a lot of music when I go gym.
Yeah.
But I also listen to like narrative radio and podcasts, and I also listen to like science fiction books, and then also read like something that's factual. So that's always my order. So
sophisticated,
yeah, I am sophisticated. I am. So at the gym, I'll either be like listening to like Mobb Deep, like 1 week, and then the next week I'll be listening to like a nature show. But for the last few weeks, I've been listening to like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
Mobb Deep and David Attenborough,
back
to back,
literally. So sometimes if you see me in the gym and I'm there going like, just know in my head I'm hearing, and the salmon swim upstream with the might, bruv. I'm into that. But recently I've read it's not a trilogy because it's like 6 books. I've read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you like comedy in that, I recommend that. And
big classic though.
Read that, and there's something in it called a babelfish. It's like a fish. It's a fiction. You put a fish in your ear. It's like an alien thing. You put a fish in your ear, and the fish translates everything for you, so everyone can understand what everyone's saying. But there's something that's come out that they've kind of called said it's like the babelfish. It's called the Pilot. It's a system. It's a crowdfunded thing. There's a lot of crowdfunding in today's show. It compromises of 2 earpieces that are worn by two people. So you wear one and I wear the other.
Yeah.
You speak like Chinese, I speak English, for example.
Yeah.
When I talk, the earpiece is able to hear what you're saying and translate it directly into your ear.
Wow.
I love the sound of ideas like this, because it's hope that future generations of the Pilot will be able to listen to everything nearby. So a pair of devices ain't going to be required. So literally the idea is everyone wears them.
Yeah.
Everyone understands everyone.
They needed this about 15 years ago because save time in my French class.
Was your French teacher hot?
No, he wasn't. But this is amazing though. This looks like the things that they have in those NATO conferences. And I think to myself,
yes,
how they all understand each other. I see the leader of Botswana.
And like literally, everyone's going
nodding vigorously.
Like, everyone's fluent in everything
with the leader of South Korea. And I think, these guys are amazing. They know about 50 languages.
So we've got like 50 translators working in between. That is crazy though, for someone to be like, for multilingual translators, working like that. I mean, I love the idea of this, because this all, for like one thing, this is going to break down language barriers. But I know that like lovers of language are going to fucking hate this, bro, because there are people out there that are like, no, we must learn language. It does help it helps your brain develop in a different way to others. I mean, I get it. It's like some people think everyone must learn a musical instrument. Do you get me? But technology is moving forwards, and all you old school people that say stuff like that, you know, I'm sorry, but if this blows up, this Babelfish thing, or the pilot, then we're going to be in the world is going to be so much smaller.
Yeah, of course.
You think the world's small right now?
And what's the price point for this?
You can pre-order it from £90 and they're shipping it in autumn, apparently. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's going to drop in autumn. I don't think it's going to be as good as they're making it out to be, but I think we're a step closer to it. Because I used Google Translate when I was in Italy. That shit was the shit. You know why? Because I was speaking Italian and I said something fucked up in Italian that was all fucked up. Yeah. So I just said it in English. Waitress pulled out her phone and used Google Translate to translate Italian to English to speak to me, bro.
Wow.
So the technology's out there and it was working real time in 4G. I was in like the middle of nowhere. So this shit's there. But as well as that, serious use, like, you know, I could go to China and whatever and talk to people. We finally got something that's going to understand what a woman says when she says, I'm fine. Babe, I'm just going out with the guys, yeah? You try to say it with bass. Babe, I know I've been out a lot lately, yeah? But instead of dinner tonight, I'm going to go out with the boys for a beer. Is that cool? Yep. What do you mean, is that cool? Yep, I'm fine. Your pilot's going to say, red alert, motherfucker.
I think that's the point where the earpiece actually explodes. I don't think there's any kind of technology advanced enough to decipher those kind of subtle nuances which come out of women, man.
We need
it's
this.
Not here. That's alien tech.
We need this.
That's on what's Superman's alien name? Is it Kal-El? That's on his spaceship. It's not here yet. We don't have it yet.
We need it, man.
That kind of tech, man.
We need it.
Futuristic.
We need it. Hey, babe, how about you come back to mine for a few drinks? She hears, I want to fuck the shit out of you. No, I'm fine, thank you very much. I think you're not nice. This is great, bruv. You can wear this all the time.
That's not here yet. We're talking 50, 16, not 2016.
No, we need this, bro. So what do you do for a living? Hope this motherfucker's got a good job, because I ain't paying for dinner. That's what we need. That sort of translation.
On another tip, have you ever played a game called Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
The Phantom Pain.
Hey.
In this game...
Explain.
Yep. In the game, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, you're going up against this guy called the Skull. And the whole synopsis of this game is that this guy has put a virus in which attacks language. It attacks the language of people. It attacks people with a common tongue. And the thing that conspiracy theorists might say is that if you make everyone talk under a common tongue, then things like this, a virus like this, would be more effective because it'll wipe out everyone. So basically, in the game, certain members of your crew are hit by a virus and they get this mad kind of wart on their chest and they can't move and then they eventually die. And then you find out it's people that have a certain dialect of a certain part of Africa, and then eventually the virus, they try to attach it to English speakers. So if you have kind of like a device which enables people to understand each other, then sooner or later everyone's going to be talking. Wouldn't that protect everyone? I'd do the opposite, because you'd still be speaking Chinese or Scouse or drunk. All of those are three separate languages. Yeah. And I'd still be speaking English. But at some point, we'd all probably be speaking the same language. If we had a Babelfish. No, we'd still be speaking our same languages, wouldn't we? Because it would do all the translating for us. So in a way, that would save you. Don't you think we'd ever get to a stage, though, where we'd all be talking the same language, though? Yeah, probably all be speaking Chinese, you know. Real talk. Probably.
Them motherfuckers gonna own the world. Own the world. And if you don't know, just Google that shit. How China already does own the world. Yeah, we'll be speaking Mandarin. Sorry, we'll be speaking Mandarin. Yeah. 100%. So yeah, man, maybe. But if we have this Babelfish, all it's gonna mean is, or this pilot thing. I like the name Babelfish, man. They need to call it a cooler name. The pilot.
Bubblefish
or Babelfish. Yeah, man, that's the one. But speaking of worldwide talking, we'll wrap it on this one. Because we're going to be over an hour today. Twitter, switching up the game. You heard about this yet, Funk?
Yes, I love this. Yesterday, we need to talk about this.
I'll let you take lead on this one, bro.
Yeah. So Twitter, the head of Twitter, what's his name? What's this guy's name? I see him having a little. What's his name, Billy?
Jack. I think his name's Jack.
While Billy Google.
Jack Dorsey.
Hey, Billy. See how Billy said that.
See, Billy was on point.
Hey, you know what Billy's motivation was. Do you know if Milo was wearing the Babelfish, if we were in the Babelfish, we would have heard. Say that again, Billy. What'd you say?
Jack Dorsey.
Take that, Milo. That's what we like.
You know what Billy was like there? Billy was like, do you know the final scenes of Karate Kid where he's under pressure and then Billy just pulled out that crane kick. Yeah. It all came together in the end. So this guy, Jack Dorsey's announced that, well, Twitter has been under a lot of trouble. Obviously with the rise of Snapchat and the rise of Instagram, they're slowly falling down the rankings of the top social media network. So they're under pressure from their shareholders to kind of pull out new and innovative ways to bring back in users and generate revenue. So probably this is their big scheme is to extend the 140 characters, or actually not make it limited by when you put an image or a GIF or a video into the tweet. So you don't lose any of your 140 characters, which is kind of like a plus. It's quite annoying. I feel like it's not as revolutionary as when they expanded the DM message, where that's like, your thirsty post can be as long as possible now in the DMs. Thank you, Jackie.
Jack was letting people use Shakespeare in the DMs now. Jack said you ain't got to rush that shit and put ... and carry on with the next message. Jack said, no, you can get fucking Shakespearean in there, man.
You can put War and Peace in there, man.
Yeah, whatever.
Sun Sung.
No peace in there. Something else in there. You get me? Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So, when you import an image, it used to subtract from your 140 characters. You're like, damn, man, I've only just put one image. Or certain times when you reply as well with an image, I think that you can. I think when you reply with an image, I think you lose. No, you can't.
It's 20. You used to use.
When you quote tweet, you can't use an image. But I think they're going to be bringing that in when you can quote tweet with an image as well. But the big thing that obviously everyone's happy about is the meme community. The community that use a lot of memes in their posts, which is obviously what makes Twitter very popular. Me and the gang. They won't be penalized for their comedic value. So they can put their little picture in and keep on writing and put their little annotations in there as well. So
definitely. As well as that, you can also you no longer have to put a full stop or a period before an @ So when you're repeating to somebody, replying to somebody, you used to have to put a dot for everyone to see it, because if you didn't, only their followers would see it. Get that. And you can retweet and quote your own tweets. So instead of losing those like 20 characters,
well, they had that before.
Loads of
Do you
characters
remember?
For links.
Remember they had that before in the beginning, and then obviously Twitter went ham, and they brought down the hammer of 4 on all those little Twitter apps that were unofficial. They used to be able to put RT. And then, you can retweet your own post.
They stopped that.
So they're bringing it back again.
But now you can have massive chat. So I can like reply to like 15 people, or exaggeration, like 5 people, but I still get 140 characters instead of me just having to do cry face happy emoji to reply to what they're saying. Bro, what is this gonna mean for, as a tweeter? You're much more of an avid tweeter than me. What does this mean for tweeting?
It means that it allows you to kind of keep the flow of the conversation going a bit longer and a bit more. Some of the conversations, the threads, are more Facebook-esque. They're a bit meatier, so allowing you to kind of expand and not lose any of the conversation value. I.e., when you're adding certain people into the conversation, you're losing the 140 characters. You can still keep the conversation flowing a bit longer. So I guess that's better for more so the debaters on there, because there's a lot of debaters on Twitter.
So do you think like that gorilla story that you put on Facebook today? that could now sit on Twitter with this new format a bit more easily. I know you wrote a lot more, but that sort of stuff.
I feel like the replies to it could definitely sit on there, and you could obviously incorporate everyone who's involved in the thread without losing the 140 characters of the debate.
So like basically it's going to mean more tweets.
Yeah.
They're just doing it to up their tweet levels. It's like when Snapchat changed a setting where if you watch one video or story, it just automatically plays all the others.
Yeah.
Like in a day, they must have just like quadrupled their viewing figures.
Exactly.
So you think this is just a play for numbers, but it also is a good thing for the tweeters as well.
It is. I think the only thing that I'm thinking off the top of my head is that the interface of how it will look, the tweet pages on your actual laptop are probably going to look huge now, because if you can potentially have a tweet that has, I don't know, 20 people in it, and then obviously you got your 140 characters in there, the actual box is going to look real chunky and meaty on your screen. So
I think there's pictures.
Your scrolling finger's going to be a bit tired, man.
Yeah, we will put a link on Acast as well, so you can check it out. But the pictures that I've seen in the article are showing like reply boxes, so you like press a button and it expands it, or like, you know, when you click on a tweet and you see all the replies underneath it, it's going to be like that. So it's not like your timeline just stretched out. I think you have to go into the tweet to see the whole sort of story. So this is going to be interesting. But what about, so now they've done that, there's also talk about them extending the 140 word count. Like for me, I'm cool with the 140. For you, what are you thinking? Yeah, no, 160, 180. Like what, should it be more? Or not? Are they just fucking with something? This, or should they not be fucking with this?
Yeah, I think they should. I think they should push it. I mean,
so where? Because my timeline, if people start doing them shits where, because when I put up that post with, for example, my shoulders, I put some long ass fucking Instagram post.
Well, to be fair, there is actually a word limit on Facebook, but it's just a bit longer. It's not unlimited, but it's just a bit longer. So if they put it more in line with the Facebook limit, I guess that wouldn't be too bad.
Facebook limit's 2,000 characters.
Your timeline's going to be hench though. 2,000 characters in your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, the 2,000 limit put on Facebook, it doesn't mean that everyone kind of goes up to that limit anyway. People still kind of put short posts and keep it straight to the point and whatnot. And people are still using the emojis and whatnot. So
maybe they put an expand thing. So if you wrote a long ass tweet, you only saw the first 140 characters and it told you when you went over that, you're now over. Unless the first 140 characters you wrote were the bomb and fire, no one's going to look at it from now on.
Yeah.
That would be a way. We just solved the problem there. Hey. Anyway, we've gone well over an hour this week, man. I've had a great time killing an hour with you, Funk.
Yes.
Is everyone in agreement in this room that Milo and Billy are cool now, or are they not?
Yeah,
there's a bit of noise. You cool, Bill?
Yeah, I'm good.
Milo, you cool?
Yeah.
Babelfish, translate that. You get me? Bitch. If it sets the tone for everyone in here and chills out the mood, I'll just send everyone my favourite porn with the right seconds on it.
Yeah.
Take your mind off it, man. Yeah, let me timestamp that shit. Anyway, at How to Kill 60 on the Twitter if you want to say hello to the team. I'm at Marcus Bronzy on Twitter.
I'm at Funk Butcher on Twitter.
Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. Thank you for killing one for yourself as well as us. Next week.
Peace.